Spring is in the air, and with the warmer weather coming, you guessed it, wedding season has officially begun. And did you know the average wedding in Canada costs more than $30,000? Well, here with her list of the best apps and websites to help you save on your big day, I'm joined by tech expert Avery Swartz. Avery, thanks for being here.
You bet.
Okay, before we get to the apps, before we get to the websites, let's go over some statistics. In Canada, engaged couples are spending almost $9 grand for a venue, close to $7,000 for catering, nearly $4,000 for a band, $2,500 for photography, and almost $2,000 for the rehearsal dinner. And that's not everything. That doesn't include the dress, the cake, the decor, the bachelor and bachelorette parties. The list goes on. So for couples who just got engaged, they might be a little overwhelmed. The first website that you suggest to help them figure things out is Get Wed.
Yeah, Get Wed is an online course, and it's free. It's from the New School of Finance, and this is a Canadian group that put together really fun, if you can imagine, a fun financial planning course. So this is not a wedding budget template.
Okay.
This is a course that you and your partner go through, and you can help figure out, what you can afford, how you're going to make all of this happen without all the stress and the worry that comes with a lot of the financial side of weddings.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so that would be a good sort of laying the groundwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now once you got your arm with that information, tell me about Carrots and Cake.
So Carrots and Cake is a really fun website. There's lots of websites online for finding inspiration for your wedding. Beautiful photos, lots of great stuff. But Carrots and Cake shows real weddings, and you can sort by destination.
Okay.
So what I love about this is you can choose, especially if you're going to go on a destination wedding.
Really?
You can see the venue, you can see real pictures from real weddings that happen there, and then you get information about each of the vendors. So if you're like, oh, I really like their flowers, who did their flowers? It will tell you right there on that website.
That's
really
smart. Okay,
yeah.
I like that. Okay, and what about this other website called Joy? Pretty simple.
Yeah, so if you're getting married today, most people make their own wedding website with all kinds of information about, the big day, what you're gonna do, who's in the wedding party, all of that great stuff.
Yeah, all that information that we normally used to annoy
I know,
the couple with,
like
it's
in
all
the
on
mail,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
How quaint. So Joy is a free online wedding website maker. So you can make your own wedding website and your own wedding app for free. People can even RSVP online, and you can manage all of it for the big day. So, so old school putting stuff in the mail, right?
Yeah, but there's always those few couples and that just don't know how to use an app, like the older couple. So you still have to have some sort of hard copy version.
A hard copy for grandma, but Joy, free online wedding website and app builder.
Okay, talk to me about Gift Spaces.
Okay, so Gift Spaces is a Canadian company, and I like that it's Canadian because this is about people that want to potentially ask for financial gifts for their wedding. It's always a bit tricky there. How do you ask for money for your wedding, whether you're planning for a honeymoon, maybe your first home together? So with Gift Spaces, what it does is it asks the gift recipient to pay the fees. So if let's say somebody wants to give you $100, they put in $100. The Gift Spaces then says it charges them the percentage and the transaction fee, so that you end up with the $100, and they pay the $5 to then use the service, and they can use their credit cards from anywhere in the world.
Oh, that's good. So you give them the ease of use, so that at least takes away a little bit of the discomfort.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And then you can go online and withdraw the money.
And which is what young
I know.
couples need.
Kind of the point, right?
Especially if you're paying $30,000 for a wedding, you kind of
need that cash.
Okay,
it's true.
Last but not least, let's talk Wedding Wire.
Yeah, so Wedding Wire is the ultimate wedding planning app. So you can use the website, you can also use the app on your iOS or Android device. And what I love about Wedding Wire is it just has everything. You can manage your guest list. You can I really like how they have this little thing where you can mock up a seating plan, so you can figure out, if auntie should not sit next to, the in-laws, that kind of stuff.
Oh, smart.
Keep track of all of your different vendors, all your payments. There's a lot to organize with a modern wedding. And so Wedding Wire is kind of your one-stop place where you can keep it all under control.
Well, listen, any sort of tip that you can give couples to de-stress as they're building towards their beautiful day. I mean, if you've decided you want to go down this route, it should be something you remember. The worst part for our wedding, it wasn't that it was stressful, is that I didn't get to eat any of the food that we had spent months and months selecting.
Food.
There was no time to eat. That's the one advice I give to any brides and grooms out there. Make sure that you reserve a plate of food so you can enjoy it.
You paid for it. You might as well eat it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Avery, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. All right, now, if you want to use any of these apps or websites to plan your big day, visit our website, yourmorning.ca.